Airbnb we are in. Not great. In fact, it looks a little dodgy. We don't want to use anything in the apartment, so I've come to Carrefour in Beauvais. I'm just going to pick up some water, some cool drink, etc. And I think it's going to have to be a McDonald's. I have not eaten this unhealthily in I can't tell you how long. But this is a really good, nice, big Carrefour. Let me turn you around and show you. There's a part of me that really wants this rooster. Okay, we are in Beauvais and we get a train to Boulogne-sur-Mer tomorrow morning. The area that we're in is a little dodge. Flats, Airbnb is not so great, but it'll do. I mean, it's spacious. It just needs some work. That's all. I'll take you around and show you. So I'm in this room. Let me turn the camera. This is my room. Samantha's in here. Wallpaper's a little loud. And like I said, it needs some work, but it's clean. She's having a shower at the moment because it's so hot. Kitchen. All we've been eating the last few days is just junk, and I'm desperate for some real food, so I can't wait to get settled into the Airbnb in Boulogne and start actually cooking my meals. But it's one night, and we can suck it up. Ugh. It's the heat and the constant train, plane, buses. It's exhausting, especially in this heat and especially when you're lugging suitcases around with you. Brought way too many clothes, but romanticized the whole Italy trip and into thinking I want to wear this outfit, I want to wear that outfit, and I've worn, I think I brought 4 pairs of jeans, was just crazy. Haven't worn one pair, but I think from tomorrow, the next day, in France the temperature does drop slightly, so probably will get some use out of that. The great thing is that I will have my car tomorrow, so be able to drive around. Not with ease, with difficulty, because trying to wrap your brain around driving on the wrong side of the road is something else. But we're here. We still got more than a week left of a vacation. Desperate to get to the beach. Unfortunately, we didn't make the beach in Italy. Just ran out of time. I kind of wish we'd had a few more days there. So definitely will go back, for sure, for sure. So tonight here, and then tomorrow in what is hopefully going to be a really nice apartment, and I can get to a supermarket and get some fresh food and vegetables in. I've been trying to, I even brought my little portable blender. I've been trying to get my protein and my collagen and all of that in. But with so much good food in Italy, it's a week. You can't not enjoy it. So we did. We truly did. It's a really, particularly the little city or town or village that we were in was called Cerreto Guidi. An incredible village. And I will say that they know how to live. They really do know how to live. It's just in the hottest part of the day, everything just closes. They go for their little siestas. And then everything reopens again, and it's like the little town just comes to life and people start pouring out because it's cooler. Restaurants stay open late, buses run late. It's incredible. Incredible. Definitely worth a second and maybe even a third trip. But I will leave this here and I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, it's about 9 a.m. and we have just arrived at Beauvais train station. Ready for the next public transport to Boulogne-sur-Mer. The station, there's no coffee shop, but right across the road, station's there. We found this little place, so we're gonna have a coffee. Final long distance train from Beauvais to Creil, Amiens, and then Amiens, Boulogne-sur-Mer. How are you feeling?
Happy that it's the last leg.
Yeah, last leg. Tired of lugging the bags around.
Yeah.
This is the first full day in Boulogne-sur-Mer. We had a slow start to the morning, did some washing, just got everything organized and set up and clothes packed away, etc. And now we're just taking a walk around. Samantha needed a UK, French to UK plug, so we went to a place called Fnac to get that. I got a new iPad case. Yesterday we went and did a bit of grocery shopping and we picked up some things in Leclerc, which is just outside of Boulogne. It's a massive supermarket. We got some fresh food that we can cook and prepare ourselves. However, it is Friday today, so I think we probably will go for dinner and drinks. But right now, we are going to a little coffee shop called Columbus. I've been there before. I've been here many times before. And we're going to get a good coffee and then maybe do a bit of shopping. There's Sam. There, we're going there. Yet another beautiful church. Can't speak too loudly. Okay, we've come to a little town called Le Porto. We'll spend the day at the beach. Let me turn you around. Oh, what's that out there?
It looks like it used to be like a pool or something.
Wonder what that was. Right, let's go and get a spot on the beach. Sandy beach. Samantha. Oh, it's lovely.
Gorgeous. Look at the size of the seagull feet footprints. Those fuckers are going to carry us away.
it's cold.
Look at this little shell.
So peaceful. Okay, we left the beach and then went back to, well, actually we had something to eat and went back to the apartment, and now I've taken a drive to City Europe, which is like a big mall, and I'm sure there's a Primark and H&M in here as well. So we're going to go in and see and compare France to the UK. Come to Channel Outlets near Calais. So it's got a couple of designer stores, I think. Gonna have a mosey around and see what they have on offer. Ah, Tommy Hilfiger. €104.90. $83.90. To have a closer look. Show me. What's the name of the store again? Galerie de Lafayette. Yeah, it's all the different branded things. Mango, Jobper. Mango as well. And I love it. Oh, look at the lovely beach towel. Right?
I love that.
Maison du Monde. It's beautiful. I'm in love with that lamp. It's 230 euro. Oh, I love this. Bisou meow.
A more wolf.
Oh, this is so cute. It's not a cat bed.
So, my dog is small.
This is beautiful. Okay, we've just on our way to have a coffee and we've popped into a little place called Normal or Normal. And it's kind of like a tiger. What is that? Fortifying hair mask. It's massive.
This is all the little travel things.
Yeah, the minis. That's so cute.
But this is organised.
Oh, inflatable bathtub. Look at that. Yeah,
It's nice if you don't have a
camping. It's a body wash. It's massive. Oh, this is a much nicer shower cap than the one I've got. Have you seen the one I've got? It's massive.
I love these little things.
Oh yes, the magic towels, yeah. There's your dry shampoo, Sam.
Yeah, I see.
I love having a nose around stores like this.
But I love this.
The downside is that you end up leaving with so many things that you don't really need.
You freeze them, you know, for
Oh,
your
are
toys.
they? How much are they?
£5.60 for
No,
two.
£5, €5.
€5.
Actually, that'd make a nice little Christmas gift. Little stocking filler. Marcella Gentle Peeling. Why haven't I seen this one?
Because we probably don't get it. Right?
Truffle.
Yeah. There.
I don't fancy putting mushrooms on my face.
There's some people with snail shit on it.
Yeah, I do.
Makeup brushes?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
I wish I knew how to put on false lashes.
You should speak to Jen.
What they smell like.
Yeah, no.
Aura Me. Oh, yes. Big bronzes. Oh, this is Revolution.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, that's clever. What is it?
Clever. It's like little
Is it eyeshadows or just...
pellets. I don't know.
This is Revolution. This is all Revolution. There's all the Maybelline. L'Oreal. Oh, what's all this?
Look at all these socks with jojoba oil.
There's another inflatable foot bath. That's such cool stocking fillers.
They really are.
Look at this, inflatable foot bath. This is all feet. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. You're going to make music.
This is massive. What's that? Oh, it's a little Vaseline. Sun-kissed. Oh, look at this little makeup bag.
I know.
Thought it was like a Cat Kitson, that's why. It's not.
You roll on the wax.
Yeah. And there's actual, you can get the
Spatula.
heater.
Yeah, I've got one of those. Got the
That's
whole
quite
set, I
cool.
just never use it. That is very cool, I like that.
And this is the wax pearls.
Yeah.
So you scrub daddies and scrub mummies and all the handy dandy things we need. Can't looks. Eau de toilette. Oh, that's actually that's a very nostalgic smell. Come and smell this. What is it? Like, is it Old Spice or?
Oh God, yes.
That's
from our
like an
days.
old, yeah.
Like, it's not Blue Stratus.
And it's not Old Spice, but it's
Something
something.
from back in the day. And it's definitely a back in the day.
When she says back in the day, she means the
80s.
early 70s.
Not the early 70s, the 80s. Regular fit.
Nice. Not applicable.
Nope.
What's this? LED neck loop. Collar for your dog. Oh, I do miss my dogs. Where were these in Italy? And these
What?
in Italy.
Oh my God. I need something
All of
to
that.
cover me from head to toe.
All of this. All right. Some humor for all of you.
For all of you. No, probably this is second.
Just pop in.
I had some zero
Yeah, here's some zero, gluten-free, sugar-free.
coconut chips.
This is the brand that generally does the, and there's the sugar-free cookies. They're not low carb though. Not that that matters because I have done nothing but eat full fat, high carb.
All we've done here is eat cookies.
I literally had something called a bretzel the size of my head today.
Sriracha and cheese.
Nuts.
Pretzel piece.
Oh, pretzels.
Pretzel piece.
Oh my gosh, what is this I'm looking at right here? I don't want to show that on camera.
What?
Let me point down. Whoop. Guess now we can say that the store truly does have everything. Oh, hang on, where did I try these on? Something similar. These feel better though. All the lemons. Bonjour. There's a bridal section here as well.
I do like that it's
I suppose prom if you wanted, or... Wow. Oh, look at the little... Oh my goodness, Sam, come look here. Ooh, so cute.
Oh my word.
Wow.
That place you put in your phone.
I wonder if the pricing's on here. Maybe some of you are looking... Is that €90? I think so.
Savannah, how pretty is this?
For a cheap wedding dress or bridesmaids dresses. Oh, I love that. It is. Everything's so summery. Look at this, Sam.
Look at this polka dot jeans.
This is a little play suit. This is a really aesthetic little store. Everything's, look, I mean, everything's kind of color coordinated.
This is open.
And their pricing is quite reasonable. Here's all the blues. Oh, I love that little top up there. That's gorgeous. I'll get the name when we're going out.
Yolo.
Oh yes, YOLO, that's right. I said it before we came in. All right, let's go and get that coffee because my mouth's starting to feel like a desert. Is that like a little courtyard for the apartments here? Let's see if I can get up close enough. Can you see that? I've been in here before.
Let's take the elephants.
It's got just incredible pieces. Yeah, you can go. Let's have a quick look. They aren't cheap though. I will warn you. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Look. A lot of like organic and natural things. What's this here? Are these magnets? They are. Le Portal, Boulogne-sur-Mer, La Côte d'Opale.
Oh, come on.
Oh, it's so... Oh my God, that's an Atari. Talk about our generation. You can see who was the gamer in our friendship. Ooh, an Atari.
We used to watch.
Look at these. Look at this. Look at this big croissant.
Yeah. This is a mug set.
Hey, don't they have a nice, lovely summer mug? There, that's my size.
Yeah.
The blue.
Mine's that one there.
Yeah.
2 handles.
Heirloom tomato. Oh, that is full-on tomato. Beautiful books. What's that in the back there? Bonjour poulet. Poulet. Hello chicken. Bonjour poulet. Bonjour canard. That's hello arsehole. Bonjour bitches. Bonjour mon chien.
Your arsehole is just below it. It says arsehole.
Does it actually say arsehole?
Yes, yeah.
Oh. Ah, bonjour mon chien. That's hello my dog.
Yeah.
Okay, it is coffee time. I don't want to leave it. It's just so beautiful. These are the kind of stores you can just spend many hours in, just looking at all of the little bits.
Look at this.
Oh wow. We've just been on 18-day holiday. We don't own a purse with that many dividers. There's nothing to put in them. I like the backpack up there though.
Yeah, so there's...
And the ones on the wall. Did you see these?
Yes. Yes, I saw them.
Oh, I love that. What's that? €79. Hind bag. I think I might be back for that. All right, let's get a coffee. Merci. Au revoir. What's it called? Oh, what was the name of that little store? Any of you ever coming here? Le Faux Address Boutique de Jolie Choice. Something like that. There, you've got it on screen. Now, I remember this being a good coffee. We shall see.
Euros
And X amount of cents.
Yeah.
But there's some more up there. Okay, tell them what we just ordered. 2 flat whites.
These are flat.
This is what we This is going to put hair on your chest. I think we've been spoiled by Italy. Although this is a good coffee shop, but I don't think I think it was a miscommunication. Okay, so crisis averted because, like two little wimps, we asked for a petit lait. So we've added a little bit of milk, and now I think we might try a cappuccino next because that's not a flat white. Oh, maybe it is. This is a professional coffee shop after all. Oh, maybe just our concept of what a flat white is actually not a flat white. Maybe we're wrong and they're right. Now,
That's ice cream, not gelato.
I don't normally eat sugar. But on this trip, I've made the decision that there are certain things that I should not miss. Now, we're outside this ice cream store. I'm trying to decide whether I go for it. I think I've convinced myself. Let's try. Bonjour. It's our last day in France today. Well, we leave tomorrow. Go back on the ferry tomorrow. So we went to the casino. They got a little casino over here. And I won 30 euro. Playing a blackjack machine. It was fun. And now we're just going to go and have some dinner at Au Bureau. The weather here, just like in the UK, has well and truly changed. So it's quite cold. We've gone from being on the beaches the other day to it now being quite cold. But this is what I love. Look at all the artwork everywhere. On pretty much everything. The buildings, etc. Have all these artworks on them. But let's go eat. Such a pretty little city. This is the big church in kind of the main square, and they have markets over here in this little section. It's beautiful. Look, Sam.
You're a gingerist.
It's a ginger. It's a ginger pigeon. Samantha's ginger. Hey, buddy. They have market over here. I think it's on a Saturday morning or Sunday morning. It's lovely. And we are going to Au Bureau because they do some really good burgers. And tonight will be the last night of all of this indulgence. Au Bureau. Are they open? Gonna be a good night, my friend.
I got a nice one of you.
So what you having? Original Au Bureau burger. They are divine. Cheers. To our last night of freedom. We've got an extra guest for dinner. We got another little old mate that doesn't seem happy about it because he's not taking his eyes
Where is it?
off of the uninvited guest. It's back there. The dog keeps staring at it. Look at the dog. Follow the dog's gaze. Okay, we both had the Au Bureau original burger. And how was it?
Outstanding.
We are so stuffed. I'm disappointed that I have no room for dessert. But as you can see, I do have the red wine cheeks. And maybe, I don't think I've got any place for coffee. I think we might just sit here and digest our food a bit and then head on back to the Airbnb. Alright, we back where we landed,
I love the French
Calais
food.
port. Looking a little worse for wear. Didn't get much sleep last night. You know when you just set an alarm, in fact I set 2 on my phone and on my iPad, and you're just so afraid you're not gonna wake up. It was that kind of scenario, so I didn't get much sleep. Bags for days. I'm having my last pan of chocolate. Sam's having a sandwich in the Calais duty free. Cars parked up, we're just waiting to get onto the ferry now. So this is the end of our little journey. Highlights for you?
Oh, Tuscany. That was
Anything in particular though?
all of it. Honestly, all of it. Like the Rome, the running around, the using weird travel, all of it.
It's been an unreal trip. I think the thing that I've learned the most, well, which I learn every time I travel, pack lighter. I literally wore
No, we don't learn
a
that
fraction of the clothing that I took with, because in all of the Airbnbs we had washing machines. And so you know how you tend to wear your favorite pieces, and then we would just wash them and re-wear them. So I'd say 80% of what we packed was not touched. Not at all.
2 cases of mine were still in the car. Didn't touch
Exactly.
it.
Our little backpacks and everything were all still in the car with clothes in. Never touched it. So next time, definitely a backpack. And that's it. But I am going to end the vlog here. I thank you all for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed our little escapades. Back to everyday grind, back to normal YouTube videos. I did try to do a little bit of fashion, but I also did want to enjoy my holiday whilst in Italy and in France. France was amazing in the sense that nothing was planned. We were meant to go through to Belgium, but then the weather changed. We were going to drive through, but the weather changed and we decided not to. So the last few days have really just been going to some malls, going to some supermarkets great, really great with regards to the options you have. Loads and loads of organic produce, anything you can think of, but the organic version, which was amazing. But we have not eaten healthy. We've eaten well, but not healthy, particularly me, because I don't do kind of refined carbs and I don't do sugar at all. And look at me now. So full on detox mode when I get home and get back on to healthy eating and living.
Bye.
Right, on board the ferry for the last leg. Back to England. No. Something with the view. Here she comes. Not looking forward to the really, really long drive. Got to drop Samantha and then go all the way back to mine. So from hers to mine is over an hour. And I think the drive to hers is maybe 2. Okay, we are both super exhausted. And because of the high winds, docking's been delayed by 30 minutes. And you know when you're so tired that you become hysterically delirious and everything becomes funny. And on top of it, trying to walk around and you kind of taking those big steps. Got a couple of things from duty free because we're bored, but it looks like probably in the next 10 minutes we'll be in. Right, so these are all of the things that I purchased on my holiday. So I'm going to unpackage them. I've kind of got them into categories: food, knickknacks, fashion, there's even some decor, and duty free. So I'm going to unpackage it all and then I'll show you what it is I bought. I think I'm going to start with duty free. So let me get that unpacked. Let's whiz through this very quickly so I can get on with the rest of my day. These I picked up in, I think it was Pisa duty free. Let's have a look here. Yep. It's the Elizabeth Arden night cream. And then I also got the day cream. These two. They were £32 and £30. Or was that euro? No, it's euro. 32 euro and 30 euro. These two. And then I also picked up this little bottle of limoncello, and that was $8.90. So this is all going to be in euros. Those were the first two from Pisa duty free. Right, and this was Calais duty free, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a look. Oh, this was on board the actual ferry. This was on the way home from Calais to Dover. I picked up the Kiehl's Ultrafacial Cleanser, and that was £7.90. And then I picked up this. I love this. Men's, but it absolutely can be used by women. It's an incredible scent. And that was $19.95. So that was on board the ferry. This I picked up, I think, in Calais duty free while we were waiting to board the ferry. This massive bottle of red wine. I don't think you can quite actually see how big that is. Let's get that out of the way so that it can actually be compared to a normal size bottle. So I got these two bottles of red wine, and I think this is a magnum size if I'm not mistaken. And it was $29.41. And then this other one was relatively cheap. Wasn't it on here? I think it was around £9 for this bottle. And of course, while I was in France, I couldn't help popping into the Primark. I think the kind of mall is near Calais and it's called Cité Europe. It's a big mall. It's got a Primark, it's got a H&M, etc. Excuse the washing machine in the background, please. It is now choosing to spin. Right, I couldn't resist these two. I think they're beautiful. I love the colors. I love the piping on the side. These were reduced from 16 euro down to 6 euro. And I thought that was a real bargain because I took my car through to France. I could kind of load it up. So I wasn't afraid to get any kind of homeware things, although I think this is the only two that I picked up in Primark. And I actually don't think I picked up anything else in Primark whilst I was there. So that was Primark. And we should move on to the, let's see, the food bits. Okay, let's have some tea. The washing machine's finally stopped spinning. And now my puppy is crunching on her food. Right, let's stick to some homeware bits. Now, the supermarkets in France are incredible. I went to one, it was just outside of Boulogne-sur-Mer, maybe a 10-minute drive from there. And it was called, I think it's called Leclerc. That's in Boulogne. And I picked up this. I just couldn't resist it. I just thought it was so pretty for summer salad or bread rolls. And this was €10.90. And then this little spoon rest, which again is just so summery, and that was $5.90. They've got this kind of homeware clothing store in Boulogne called Le Incroyable, something like that. And I picked up this little bird and it lights up. couldn't resist. How much was this? Is there no pricing on here? Let's have a look. And then I just picked up one set of this because on days when you're not kind of feeling your best, things like this just bring a little joy and make you smile. So I got one for me. I could have some toast in here, some water in here. It's these. La vie est belle, which means life is beautiful, or my life is beautiful, or the life is beautiful. Is it the? I think it's the. The life is beautiful. Something to that effect. So I got these 3 little items. And then I did pick up a little plug, which I didn't end up using, but will still come in handy overall. And I think that was all the homeware bits. Now let's move on to the food bits. Okay, the first thing that I picked up from that supermarket I was telling you about, Leclerc, is this organic, is it olive oil? And this was on special, and I think it was around €10. So I picked up a big bottle of that. I picked this up in France as well, with the intention of actually cooking something with it there. I didn't. It's Maggi. I'm assuming you can probably get this here. I haven't seen it. So 2 packets of bechamel sauce, which I most certainly will use. Now this, I picked up 4 bottles of these, all in different flavors. Again, I don't know if you can get this brand in England. It's a possibility. I haven't seen it. We ate a lot of kind of cucumber and tomato salad in Italy and in France. This dressing is incredible, absolutely incredible. So I picked up 4 of them, all in different flavors, and I've already been eating. it. I've got 1 bottle that's open, and I've been using it. Picked up those. Supermarkets in France are incredible with regards to the produce that you can get, the amount of organic items that are quite reasonable. The things that are pricey, which I think is everywhere, are things like this. Now, these are sugar-free biscuits. They're not low carb. I do follow a low carb lifestyle. However, when kind of a sugar craving emerges, these are great to have. Now, this brand I have not seen yet. I've tried other sugar-free biscuits here. They do not compare. I don't know, how do you pronounce it? Gerble? Sans sucre, which means sugar-free. I tried this one because it kind of had a biscuit base with strawberry filling and then a light coating of sugar-free chocolate on it. They were okay, but my absolute favorite, hence why I have this amount of boxes, and I will say I've probably consumed about 2 already, are these. Incredible. As is their dark sugar-free chocolate. Now, if you follow a sugar-free life, you will know that very often if you eat too much or you consume too much of these sweeteners, they can give you some serious digestive upset. These don't tend to do that. They're great to cook with. They're incredible just to eat. Amazing. So I picked up 3 slabs of those. I'm actually sure I picked up more than that because I want to kind of make my own chocolate chip cookies. And I love melting this and then just dipping some strawberries in them. These to me were new. They may not be. So I prefer to use a aluminium-free deodorant. And you can get this in the roll-on, which is what I generally use. This was a new brand. This was an organic brand that I found over there. Smells great. So I picked that up. And then I picked up a few of these. So these are the Sanex aluminium-free, alcohol-free. This is not Xanax. Cadam. It did smell good though, so I picked up that. That was all kind of food related items that I picked up in France. Let's do fashion next, and then I will move on to the little knickknacks, the things I picked up in Rome and Pisa, and etc. Right, let's start with the two bags that I picked up. So in France, I popped into Longchamp and I picked up another, is it called Le Pliage? I think that's the way it's pronounced. Not 100% sure, but I couldn't resist. I picked it up in this lovely, oh, get it out of here, lovely chocolate brown. I have already used this. And if I open it up, you can see on the tabs, it's just got this lovely little pop of green. The hardware on this one is silver. It's a kind of muted silver. So that was the bag that I picked up in France. Now, I paid, I think it was 125 euro for this, which is equivalent, or almost equivalent to what I paid for my green one at Vista Village. So I think if you wanted to buy something like this, I think if you're in France, look at actually getting it there because it seems to be slightly cheaper. And then the next I got, and this was in Pisa. This is the brand. It's an Italian brand. And I picked up this bag, and I don't have the receipt anymore, but I think this was around 40 euro, 35, 40 euros. So it comes in a little dust bag. There it is there. It's got the lovely gold hardware. Very minimal branding on the actual bag. Real leather. And I just think this is such a lovely little evening bag when you don't need to take much with you. Gold strap, crossbody, and then it's got a little pouch there, and then this little one in the middle, which does actually open up. This was really affordable there, but I just think it's beautiful. I love the color. I think it's so elegant. Very, very simple. Let's pop that back, and then I will get onto the fashion bits. I will tell you that I did pick up 2 pairs of Levi's in France from that kind of mall, Cité Europe. They had a good Levi's shop there. So I've already worn one. It's actually currently being washed. The deal on these were, I couldn't decide between the 2 colors. Now these are the rib cage straight ankle. I couldn't decide on the 2 colors, and the gentleman said, well, if you buy 2, you'll get 50% off. This was 130 euro, which is cheaper, again, in France than at the Levi's store here. I think we pay around £130, if not a little more. So they're just kind of this dark wash blue. I picked this up in a 28. That's what they had. Slightly big, but that's okay. And it's just a straight jean, and I picked up exactly the same one in a kind of light wash, which I worn twice already. There's that. Now these I picked up, and these are only from, where is the little bag? This brand here. And this was in Empoli in Italy. So it was just a pair of denim shorts, which I haven't worn yet. Very plain little denim shorts. And this was $19.99, and again in euro. This little t-shirt I have worn. And this I think was around 12 euro. So it's just a plain little white tee, and then sweet but twisted. I just like that. And then I picked up a few things from, I think it was H&M while I was there. This wasn't. This was Zara. Yeah, this was Zara. So this little white tee with the capped sleeve. And I paid $6.95 for that little tee, and that's in euro. This was, what's this? That's H&M. This was Zara. This little crocheted halter neck top. Backs like that. And this was in a small, $17.95, again in euro. So I love that. Picked up those two things from Zara. Did I pick up anything else from Zara? No. This was H&M. Now, I'm sure I picked up a few other pieces from H&M, but it's this very simple little cropped tie shoulder, and it was on sale for $3.99. I picked it up in a medium. It's a little big. I will make it work for that price. This I picked up in a store in Boulogne called Pimki. It's just this little chocolate brown vest top. I've worn this multiple times already whilst on holiday. And then in this L'Incroyable, I picked up these few little things. And Jen, if you're watching, look away now, please. Some things for my best friend's son's son that he's about to have. I just thought that was so cute. Look at those. They're just adorable. These were really quite affordable. These were $4.99. That's the store name. It's called Zeeman. Zeeman is the store name. In Boulogne-sur-Mer, in the kind of the Carrefour, where the Carrefour is. Picked up those. I picked up this little t-shirt. That's the back. And that is the front. And this was $2.99. And I thought those two would look so cute together. I got these in 9 to 12 months because their baby is due in August. And so this will be good for when he's old enough for summer. Couldn't resist these. These little jeans, super soft, cuffed at the bottom. And this was $5.99. This I got in a 4 to 6 months because I think he will be able to wear that in slightly cooler weather, as with this little top. And this was €3.99. And I think that, if I'm not mistaken, let me just have a look over here. Oh no, there's some more fashion bits. Okay. Bags are all destroyed. I'm just stuffing it into my bags. I picked up this. Now I think everybody knows by now I'm kind of a jeans or denim fiend. I can't resist. Let me get the receipt out of there. Just thought these in summer would look amazing. It's just this kind of straight leg, striped orange and pink denim. I picked this up in a size 36, which is equivalent to a UK 8 with these. And how much were they? Is the price tag on there? No. Let's have a look on here. I think they were €55. So not cheap. I think, that's actually quite pricey, considering that this is €59 and there's a lot more material. So there are these little dungarees. If you can get a good look at it. Let's see, $59.99. The store is, what is it called? Bonobo, and that was in a little city called Outreau. But it's these little dungarees. Look at the print on that. It's so sweet. Just a cropped, straight leg. 2 little pockets in the back. Love those. Can't wait to wear them. Now let's move on to the knickknacks. Okay, I've unpackaged all of the things. Let's start with these little totes, I think. So I picked up 2 of these. I think they're going to be great for storing your groceries in when you're going to the supermarkets. I picked up 2 of them, and I think one's going to my daughter. 2 of those. These kind of little mementos, knick-knacky things. This is metal. Picked that up in Pisa. That I picked up in Rome, the tote bags. Little generic bits and bobs like this. So that's Pisa, Italy. I've got a pair of khaki cargo pants that wherever I go, I pick up these and I iron them on. Although I haven't done. I picked this up for my daughter, and I picked this up in the Vatican. And just a rosary in this pretty little kind of pinky beige color. Little magnets. I picked up a few of these for friends and family. Tower. Picked up these. This one as well. This I picked up from the Vatican as well. Again, one's for my daughter. Just little fridge magnets or wherever you want to put them. Is there anything in here? No. I picked up these little bracelets. Green and brown leather, and it just says, I love Pisa. These I picked up from kind of in Rome. Key rings. These I picked up, I think it was from the Vatican. I picked up those two key rings. I just think they're beautiful. Another metal fridge magnet, Colosseum, and then this little bottle opener. Did I show you the spoon rest? No, I don't think I did. So just Italy and all kind of the landmarks. And then lastly, I picked up these. So these are postcards, but I think in a frame, these would look really beautiful. They're on a great kind of a cardboard. What do you got? Paper. Paper. There we go. Pisa, Toscana. They literally just postcards. But I just think that would make a lovely collage of photos if they were framed, particularly these. How beautiful is that? Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. This reminds me very much of the Airbnb where we stayed. Okay, it wasn't sunflowers, it was vineyards. But you kind of had that vista. It was beautiful. And then I picked up three. These obviously are to be framed. That. And then this one. And they are signed. So you can see on all of them down there. Can you see that? There is a signature on this one too. And that was everything. I'm sure there are a couple of things that I've probably worn and used already that are missing from here, but this is the majority of the things that I picked up. Hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all again very soon.